It is loud in here. Holy cats. Not a lot of room. I believe this is probably like a practice rink. So I gotta hold the tripod up and down. So there might be a little more movement today, but number one team against the number three. Owatonna, the number one team. And River Lake's number three right now in the state. Battling it out here. As that one's going to jump up into the bench. Rugemer to face off has Jansky and Thielen. And Stang and Hepner along with her. Oops, don't want to look at the ceiling. As Owatonna tries to clear it out of the zone. And they're going to bring it up. Comes up in front of us here. Hepner plucks it towards the boards. Jansky's going to come out with it, sends it across over to Thielen. Thielen tries to bring it across center ice. Turns, sends it down deep. Kind of a bad angle with the scoreboard and stuff here, but bear with me as Owatonna sends one down, up, and over the top of Peterson off that first goal. That was a wrister there. That was a quick wrister to start off this first period of play. I can't believe how loud it is. I think they have it turned up all the way. As the puck gets sent down by Martinka, deep into the zone, and we'll get called for icing with 13:39 remaining. We'll go back down to this end. As the puck comes out, here comes Stang. Bringing it along the boards. Into the zone as Owatonna comes out with it. Tries to send it across the ice. Now at the center ice here, and they're going to try bringing it to the zone as Paris sends it towards the boards. Puck down behind the net, picked up by Owatonna. Staying battling it out along the boards. Puck comes out front, shot up and in. Whoa. Not looking good for the home team here. Actually, the home team's looking good, but our home team, as they're down 2-0, just a couple minutes into the game. And as Rugemer comes to face off, sends it back to the point. Point sends it across over to Hepner. Hepner from the corner sends it into Jansky, picked off by Owatonna. Rugemer with the rebound shot, And blocked by their goalie. I don't know what time it's going to come out with it. It moves there. Holy cow. And she tries to send it across, and we'll get called for our Owatonna will be called for offsides with 12:22 remaining. As Rugemer faces off, puck comes up, and Anna Wagner tries to send it across. Now Owatonna sends it back down into the zone, and they'll get icing. Called Owatonna. As the puck comes back out over to Thielen. Thielen turns, sends it down and around over to the other corner. Picked up by Jansky. Jansky along the boards gets it back to Thielen, who steps up, turns it down and around, back into Jansky in the corner as she battles it along. Centering shot there, blocked. Puck comes down and around. And Owatonna's going to turn and try and bring it up as Rugemer turns, sends it back down into the zone. Owatonna comes in. Rugemer steals it away. Comes up for a centering pass to Akerson. Turns, shot, blocked. And rebounded by Paris, who tries to send one down. Has it blocked and sent towards the boards by Owatonna. And now they're going to bring it up. Akerson steals it away again. Tries to get it to Barton. Barton backhands one in. Blocked by their goalie. Puck into the corner to Martinka. Martinka's going to send it back out to Wagner. Wagner backhands it into the corner, back to Martinka. Martinka trying to center it out to Akerson, picked off by Owatonna. And now here they come up the ice. And they'll get called for offsides. Eglin to face off as she pushes it across center ice, and then they turn, send it into the zone, picked up by Paris. Paris uses the board, sends it out of the zone. Eglin to chase as Owatonna comes out with it. Sends it across the ice. Stang gets in there with a stick, but then Owatonna gets it back. Dolly races back, and the puck's going to sneak down. Good defense there by the Stars. As the puck comes back out to the point, shot down, blocked by Peterson. Sent into the corner. Dolly picks it up on the rebound. Now Owatonna gets it back. They're going to send it back out to their point. Point's going to fire one down just a bit outside. Gardner with the rebound, using the boards to try and clear it out of the zone, and they send it back down with 10 minutes remaining in the first period. As Dolly gets the rebound, tries to clear it out of the zone. As Owatonna gets it back, looking for options. Stops, turns, back out to their point. Point steps up, takes a shot off the side of the net. Staying behind the net. Trying to get the puck back as they're going to send it back out to their point. Point fires another one down, blocked by Peterson, sent into the boards. Puck back out to their point. Point's going to fire another one down, buzzes past the front of the tower. Shoots another one off the stick of Owatonna. And they're still trying to get it out of the zone. As Stang's going to pick it up again. Turn, brings it to this side, turns around. Tries to clear it out of the zone, gets it over to Garner. Garner trying to clear it out. Their point gets it. That time it's going to sneak out of the zone. As Heglin to chase. We're going to get a line change in here. And Jansky with the steal, but then gets it back to Owatonna. And now Hefner has it. Tries to send it up ice. Has it stolen away. Mid-pass. And Owatonna's going to bring it into the zone. Met by Wagner. And now Rugemer steals it back. 8:45 remaining in this first period. She sends it up ice to Jansky. Jansky turns, sends it down into the zone, and they'll chase. Rugemer comes out with it, tries for a centering pass. Goalie sends it out, picked up by Hefner. Hefner tries to get it in, but Owatonna plucks it back out. Anna Wagner getting in there, stopping him from taking off. She gets it back here, neutral ice, sends it across over to Jansky. Jansky's going to turn, sends it down into his corner zone. And we'll get another line change as Hefner stays back on the ice. Akerson, Martinka, Barton, and Stang check on for the Stars. Puck gets sent down into the zone. That'll be on goal as Bert Peterson sends it over to Stang. Stang sends it across ice, has it picked up, but then Hefner turns and sends it up ice. And we'll get called for icing with 7:47 remaining in this first period of play. Stars down 2-0. As Owatonna sends it out to their point, takes another shot from the point and in. So they got a heck of a wrister from out there. As Owatonna brings it into the zone. Puck knocked out. On end, rolling down to the other end, picked up by Owatonna. They're going to turn, sends it up ice. That one's going to sneak down, and they'll get called for icing. And Owatonna's going to come out with that face-off behind the net. And they'll send it across ice. Now brought into the zone. Met by Garner. That's Wagner getting in there. Nice job by Wagner using her body to stop that. Now Dolly trying to clear it out of the zone. Gets it back to Wagner. Wagner turns, tries to send it down. That time they're going to be able to clear it out of the zone out to neutral ice. And Owatonna will reset. Ref helped us out on that one. And Wagner turns, sends it down deep, and we'll get called for icing again at 6:25 remaining. As the puck comes out, Rugemer's got it. Sends it over to Jansky. Jansky's going to bring it into the zone. Gives it back to Rugemer. Just missed the pass. A little too hard. But Rugemer's going to turn, gets it back, sends it to Jansky. Jansky from the point takes a shot. And the point comes back out. Shot blocked by their goalie and covered with 6:04 remaining. As face off, puck comes out, sent into the boards. Owatonna trying to clear it out of the zone, met by Hefner as Hefner steals it away and uses the board, sends it back. Rugemer gets it from the point, takes a shot, and glove saved by their goalie. I don't know what that was, but puck sent across in neutral ice. Owatonna to bring it into the zone. There's a shot blocked by Peterson, sent towards the boards. 5:22 remaining in this first period of play. Stars down 3-0. As puck comes out, there's a shot blocked by Stang's skate. Picked up by Hefner. Hefner up to Thielen. And Owatonna gets it back, sends it over to Jansky. Jansky turns, sends it down deep. And 5 minutes remaining, we'll get called for icing. This has to be one of the loudest music systems I've ever been in. It's like louder than the Wild game. As the puck comes across over to Dolly. Dolly sends it to Barton. Barton turns, brings it up into neutral ice. Martinka comes out with it. Now into the zone. Now Akerson has it at neutral ice. Turns, goes around a couple defenders. Brings it into the zone. Backhands it over to Martinka. Rebounded by Akerson. Stopped by their goalie. Now sent out to Dolly. Dolly from the point's going to send one down. Tried to tip by Barton. And Owatonna is going to come back out with it. Harris gets up there. Slows the takeoff out. Now Akerson, as they'll battle it out here at neutral ice. Akerson turns, sends it deep, and they'll get a line change with 3:57 remaining in this first period. As Owatonna's going to turn, bring it up ice, sends it up. Owatonna able to send it down deep, picked up by Wagner behind our net, turns. Hedberg sends it out, but their point picks it up, sends it back down into the zone. Garner back to Sting. Sting trying to get it out of there. Owatonna is able to send it back. Now they got it again. Trying to bring it in. Has it deflected. Stang to pick it up. Sends it up to Hedberg. And Owatonna sends it back down. Wagner to pick it up. Tries the other side to Garner. Garner trying to get it out of the zone, but Owatonna gets up there, takes a shot, blocked by Peterson, rebounded by Stang. Staying with it now, looking for her options, sends it across over the other side to Wagner. Now Wagner trying to clear it out of the zone. Now Hedberg. Hedberg sends it up to Heglin. And we finally get it out of the zone into the neutral ice as Garner steps up trying to clear it out of there. Rugemer comes in, takes over, goes around a couple players, takes a shot, blocked by their goalie, bobbled a little bit. As Hefner comes in, able to keep it in the zone. And now Owatonna turns though and takes over the puck, sends it across ice. Harris gets in there and steals it away. Now to Thielen, and that gets stolen away. Harris gets another stick on it. Puck still at neutral ice, now brought into the zone by Owatonna. Goes for a shot, stopped by Peterson, and knocked out of the zone. As Rugemer and Jansky attack. Owatonna bringing it into the zone. Paris turns, sends it up ice. Puck comes back out to neutral ice. Thielen gets a stick on it. Now Rugemer's got it again. She's going to turn, tries to go around a player, loses it, sends it into the corner. Minute 42 remaining. She backhands it into the corner over to Thielen. That one's going to sneak by her, though. And Owatonna's going to come out with it. Dolly steps up, tries to send it into the zone. Now she turns, sends it deep. Minute 24 remaining as Barton checks on. And Martinka. Stang picks it back up at neutral ice. She's going to turn, sends it down. Owatonna gets it back, sends it back to Dolly. Dolly has it now, goes around one player, tries to go around another. Has it deflected towards the boards. Now Owatonna comes back out with it. Barton gets in there, trying to keep it here at neutral ice. As Dolly gets it back to Barton. Barton's going to turn, tries to bring it into the zone. And that one's going to get knocked back out to Akerson. Akerson turns, sends it down into the zone. Now back out to neutral ice, 43 seconds remaining. As they bring it down into the zone. Goes for a shot, high fly ball, tipped away by Peterson. As Barton turns, tries to send it down deep, and they waved off icing. 24 seconds remaining. As Owatonna clears it out of the zone, and here they come. They have a 2-on-2, 2-on-3. Now into the zone, 13 seconds remaining. Picked up by Hepner in the corner. Has it stolen away in front of us here. And Owatonna turns, sends it down deep into the corner, and that's probably going to end the period with 2-1, and that'll end the first period of play. Stars down 3-0. All right, we're going to start off this second period of play. Stars down 3-0. As Owatonna's kind of came out with a full head of steam. A couple of wristers from their point. As Stang's able to keep it in the zone down here. Eglin steals it back, sends it back down. Owatonna now has it behind the zone. There's a collision in the back ice. As Eglin comes out with it, sends it over to Hepner. Hepner uses a board, tries to clear it out of there, but intercepted by Owatonna. And they're going to battle along the boards there. And there's a shot blocked by Peterson. Sent into the corner, and Hepner's going to pick it up in the back ice there. Sends it up to neutral ice, picked up by Owatonna. Now Stang gets in there, tries to take off with it, but they have it plucked away. Hepner with it, brings it out to neutral ice, has it in her feet. Now to Heglin. Heglin brings it into the zone, but has it stolen away by Owatonna. Now out to Stang, but that one's plucked away. Here comes, and Peterson able to knock that one towards the boards. Now out to Thielen. Thielen trying to get through. Now Rugemer picks it up at neutral ice, comes into the zone. There's a trip. Trip! Come on! Sorry for screaming at you, but as Owatonna is going to bring it into the zone. comes up, takes a shot, blocked by Peterson, rebounded, blocked by Peterson, and we get a whistle. As the puck comes out, Jansky has it, turns, tries to bring it up ice, now into the zone. Puck sent down into the corner. As Rugemer will get in there, she kind of plucks it away, gets taken down again. They are just not calling anything today. Puck comes back to Dolly. Dolly's going to turn, sends one down, deflected by their goalie. As Dolly stops that one from going into the zone, and they'll get called for offsides. Barton to face off. Puck comes into the corner, or into the boards, but Owatonna turns, sends it down deep with 12 minutes remaining in the second period. Stang turns, sends it over to Martinka. A little battle there along the boards. Getting a little rough. The refs aren't going to call it, so what the heck, huh? There's a shot stopped by Peterson, rebounded by Akerson. And she's going to turn, sends it out to neutral ice here. Turns, sends it back. Owatonna now bringing it into the zone. Takes a shot, just a bit outside. And as Martinka has it along the boards, has it plucked away. Now they're going to turn and battle against the boards for the puck. That one's going to sneak out. Owatonna able to keep it in there. Now Stang picks it up, though. And she's going to bring it into the zone. Stops, looks, turns to Barton. Barton backhands one, stopped by their goalie. Sent into the corner, rebounded by Barton. Now Barton back out to Wagner at the point. She's going to step up, sends one down. Rebounded by Owatonna. And now that one's going to sneak down as Dolly races back there. Nice hustle by Maya Dolly to keep that one from going down for Owatonna. And that puck's going to go down. That looked like it was tipped too, but we'll get called for icing and we'll go back down to this end. As Heglin faces off, puck comes out. And that one stopped by Peterson, backhanded in, stopped by Peterson. 10:24 remaining. And the second period as Owatonna turns, sends it back down into the zone. Keeping it in their zone along the boards. Garner battling it out. Puck sneaks out, picked up by Hepner. And unable to keep it out. And Owatonna turns and sends it down deep into the zone again. Dolly in behind the net, sends it over to Hepner. Hepner tries to clear it out of the zone, but Owatonna sends it back down there. Dolly sends it out over to Hepner. Hepner's going to turn, try and clear it out of the zone, and she does. Now she's going to bring it up ice. Now into the zone. That one's going to sneak out. And Sting's going to race back. Gets a stick on it. Now Garner gets in there. Sting comes back out with it. And now she's going to bring it back up ice. Between a couple of defenders. Brings it up. Tries to get a shot off. Has good defense on her, though. And now Owatonna bringing it back out. That time Sting lost her stick. And we'll get called. As Rugemer faces off, puck goes into the zone, but picked back up by Owatonna. And they're going to bring it down. Chased by Paris. Paris able to knock that one towards the boards. And they go for a centering shot, picked off by Jansky. Jansky's going to turn, looks up ice. Has it stolen away. And Owatonna sends one into the bench. As they bring it out to neutral ice now. And they face off. Rugemer gets in there. Now Sting trying to push it forward here along the front boards here. Now the puck sneaks out. Rugemer getting in there. Comes up. Centers it to Jansky. Jansky takes a shot. Bounced up and over the top of the net. Now passed out to Thielen, but that one's stolen away by Owatonna. And they'll bring it up ice. There's a shot up and over the goalie. Rebounded by Rugemer. She's going to turn and burn. Here she comes. Goes around one defender. Comes up. Makes a move. Goes around another defender. And loses her footing. 7:52 remaining. Puck's going to come out over here. Pepner trying to get a stick on it, but here comes Owatonna. Now Dolly getting in there. Hepner knocks it towards the boards. Puck's loose. Comes back to Hepner. Hepner's going to turn. Brings it across neutral ice. Now into the zone. Comes up. Takes a shot just a bit outside. There's a shot on goal. Blocked. As that one's going to get sent out to Akerson. Anybody else having issues with hearing me? Suppose they. As Wagner sends it up ice over to Barton. Barton's going to turn, takes a shot, buzzes the tower. 6:30 remaining. Wagner picking it up. Over to Akerson. Akerson's going to turn from the point, takes a shot, stopped by their goalie. Owatonna with the rebound. Eglin gets in there, steals it away. She's going to take a shot and glove save by their goalie. As the puck comes out, Heglin faces off there. 6:04 remaining in this second period of play. Stars still down 3-0 to Owatonna. Owatonna behind the net, trying to clear it out of the zone. Sends it up, met by Wagner. That one's going to sneak out. Hegman races down there, puck up in the air. Bounces at center ice, now sent down into the zone. Wagner to rebound at the far end. She's going to turn, sends it up to Heglin. Heglin Turns, brings it up ice, gets across, sends it, turns down, sends it deep, and she'll get a line change. As Rugemer, Jansky, and Thielen check on, Stang and Paris. As Rugemer gets it, sends it to Jansky. Jansky with a shot blocked by their goalie. Nice pass there by Rugemer to Jansky. As now Jansky has it behind the net. Tries to get it out to Thielen. Shot blocked. Puck still loose out in front. Now back to Stang. Stang turns, rips, blocked, stopped by their goalie. And Rugemer faces off. Puck comes out. Owatonna comes out with it. 4:56 remaining. Puck's going to come back here to Paris. Paris trying to get it up there. Now Rugemer steps up, goes around the player, comes in. She's going to back one hand towards the goal. Thielen races over there to pick it up. Sends it across over to Hepner. That one's going to be tipped and sent down. And they'll get called for icing. As the puck comes out, Owatonna is going to come out with it with 4:27 remaining in the second period. And then she's got a full set of steam as she comes in. They got a 2-on-1. Stopped by Peterson. And Rugemer is going to turn and burn. Here she goes. Come on, Cam, bring it in there. There's a shot stopped by their goalie. Their goalie, I give her credit, has been on fire today. Some shots on goal. Not that ours is doing bad either, but as that one was tipped, but they're going to call for icing. As Akerson trying to clear it out, gets it to Paris. Paris uses the board, sends it up to Akerson. Akerson trying to backhand it out of the zone, has it stolen away. Now Wagner comes up, tries to clear it out, but Owatonna's right there to keep it in their zone. Now Owatonna has it behind the net, goes for a centering pass, and Barton scores on her own goalie.
Scoring for Owatonna. Unassisted. That's Brian, unassisted.
Owatonna having it in the back ice here. 3 minutes remaining as they send it up ice. Stang backhands it, tries to get it over to Hepner. Now to Hedberg. That one's going to get knocked out of the zone. They'll have to reset. 2:33 remaining in the second period of play. Stars down 4-0 now. There's a stop by Peterson. Owatonna now looking for their option. Sends it out to their point. Point takes up. Takes a shot. Deflected. And that one will go up and out of play. As Rugermer faces off, puck comes out. Their point tries to get a shot. Rugermer blocks it with her shin. Now they're trying to clear it back out of the zone. Zansky comes out with it. Sends it up to Rugermer. Rugermer got a one-on-one here. She comes around. Comes up, gets a shot, and in. Rugermer with the shot and goal for the Stars. All right, 3 more. Here we go, girls. Rugermer to face off. Puck comes across over to Wagner at neutral ice. Wagner turns, sends it across over to Dolly. Dolly to Rugermer. Now, excuse me. Owatonna bringing it into the zone. As Wagner knocks that one, sends it back out. There's a shot blocked. Dealing with it, sends it across over here to Rugermer. Rugermer turns, sends it deep. 1:26 remaining in the second period. That one's going to sneak out of the zone. Now Rugermer steals it back. Back to Stang. Stang tries to clear it up to Rugermer. Was demolished into the boards. And Owatonna's going to come out with it.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining. As it that was whatever. All right, Stang with it now.
This is an Owatonna.
As Owatonna comes out with that one. As we're on a penalty kill, puck goes down, buzzes past the front of the tower. As Hefner battling along the boards, puck's going to come out to Barton. Barton tries to take off with it, but Owatonna sends it back down with 20 seconds remaining. That one's going to be a bouncer, kept into the zone. There's a shot blocked by Stang, now picked up by Hefner. Hefner sends it across the ice, but Owatonna's right there to keep it in there. 4 seconds remaining in the period, and that should end the second period. Stars down 1-4. as we start the third period of play on a penalty kill. 30 seconds left on that. As the puck down into our zone, picked up by Owatonna. Owatonna sends it across ice. And turned and sent back down into the zone. 14 seconds remaining on the power play. Or penalty kill. Sting tries to clear it out of the zone, has it stolen away, but then she comes back and steals it away again. Nice job killing this penalty here. And we're back to full strength as Thielen checks on, comes in, and let's go, Stars, come on. And now they're going to bring it into the zone, sent across, picked up by Rugemer, and now sent back into the zone, Thielen along the boards. Jansky sends it across ice. Now over as Rugemer, they send it into the zone. Go back and forth, and they'll call offside. And puck knocked out over to Wagner. Wagner's going to pick it out of the snow along the boards. She turns, sends it up ice. Owatonna sends it back to neutral ice. Goes for a shot, deflected by Wagner. Rebounded by Dolly. And now Wagner comes out with it. Sends it across ice over to Martinka. Martinka brings it into the zone. Met by Owatonna. Now Akerson comes out with it. There's a shot glove saved by their goalie with 13:07 remaining. Oops, I didn't unmute it. As Heglin faces off. Puck comes back to Paris. Paris from the point takes a shot deflected by their goalie into the boards. Rebounded by Heglin. 12:30 remaining in the game. And Owatonna is going to be pushing it up here. Brings it into the zone. Met by Paris as Paris sends it towards the boards. Heglin trying to clear it out. Rebounded by Owatonna. She turns. Gets a shot blocked by Peterson. And knocked towards the boards. Sent up to Jansky. Jansky used the boards trying to get it out. And it's going to get knocked back to Sting. Sting turns, sends it along the boards. Jansky used the boards, tries to go around a defender. And met by 3. And Owatonna comes back out with it. Rugemer gets in there, plucks it away. Jansky backhands it up to Rugemer. But Owatonna's right there to get the puck back. But damn, Rugemer, she's not giving up. As Hepner sends one down, buzzes the front of the tower, rebounded by Jansky. Jansky tries to get it out to Rugemer, but she wasn't looking. That one's going to send down. And they're going to call icing, and it wasn't even us. Well, we got one call our way as they called icing on Emery, but they kept the puck down at that end. As Dolly turns, gets it to Jansky. Jansky uses the boards, trying to clear it out of the zone, but gets some defense on her. Has it stolen away. Owatonna bringing it into the zone. Goes for a shot, stopped by Peterson. Rebounded by Rugemer. Rugemer up to Thielen. Or no, Thielen to Rugemer. Rugemer brings it across, sends it over to Thielen. Thielen tied up. Now Jansky backhands it. And we're going to have to reset. Puck sent across over to Rugemer.
How was that not a call?
Hepner from the point. As it's deflected. Now rebounded by Rugemer. Rugemer uses the board, sends it back to Stang. Stang sends one down. 10:21 remaining. Buck back out to neutral ice, picked up by Akerson. That one's going to sneak back to Stang. Stang picks it in back ice, sends it across over to Hepner. Hepner back to Stang. Stang's going to bring it into the zone. Now back to Akerson. Akerson from the point tries to get it down back there, met by some defense. That one's plucked back out of the zone. But then Akerson gets it back and sends it in. Martinka sends it deep. There's a boarding. Blow your whistle!
Do you know how to blow it?
Jeez, and Rice is just freaking bad. Sorry, I don't like getting on the refs, but oh. As Barton turns, sends one down. Owatonna trying to bring it up. Wagner neutral ice. Now back to Paris. Paris uses the board, gets it up to Garner. Now back to Paris. Paris brings it into the zone. Now back out to neutral ice. Backhands one in deep. As Dolly checks on for the Stars. Owatonna bringing it back in. Goes for a shot just past Peterson, and there's a goal. Hopefully Barton talks some sense into him there for a little bit. As Rugemer comes out with it, brings it into the zone, looking for option, comes up, takes a shot block. Now back to Rugemer. Rugemer comes out, sends it out to Hepner. Hepner's going to bring it up. Now brought into the zone. And here comes Stang. Stang brings it across center ice. Now into the zone. Comes around, makes a move, takes a shot, blocked by their goalie. Now puck sent into the boards. Jansky sends it back to Hepner. Hepner skates up, takes a shot, sends it down. 7:35 remaining. Out to Stang. Now Jansky from the point takes a shot just a bit outside. And here comes Owatonna up ice. Now into the zone. Sent across, 7:07 remaining in the game. Thielen along the boards is pinched. And Stang tries to send it out. Owatonna gets it back, takes a shot, blocked by Peterson. Sent into the boards. And now Rugemer is going to come out with it. She's got a one-on-one here. Brings it in, comes around the defender, takes a shot. Glove saved by their goalie. I don't know what you're talking about, Miley. I am not singing. Puck into the corner. Now out to Paris. Paris sends one down from the point. Rebounded by Martinka. As Barton trying to find the puck. Now Wagner turns, sends it down, stopped by Owatonna, and now sent down into the zone, and will get called icing with 6:19 remaining in the game. Barton face out. Puck stays in the zone. Owatonna has it behind the net. Trying to clear it out as Barton gets over there. Wagner trying to keep a stick on it. Puck back out to neutral ice. Akerson comes out with it. Stuck in the snow pile along the boards, and she turns and sends it deep, and we'll get a line change. 5:52 remaining. As the puck gets sent back in, Dolly with it now, gets it into the zone. Intercepted by Owatonna. And now sends it down deep. Dolly coming out with it, sends it across over to Hegman. Now Hefner picks it up. Trying to clear it out of the zone, but Owatonna's right there to keep it in the zone. Hefner turns, sends it out to neutral ice. Gardner sends it back to Dolly. Dolly trying to clear it out of the zone. Now Hefner. Hefner stops, turns, looks, decides to take off with it. Has it plucked away though. Now sent up to Garner. Garner sends it across over to Thielen. Thielen has it at neutral ice. Gets stuck in the snowbank along the boards. That one's going to stop in the snowbank also. Now Rugemer comes in. Her and Garner and Thielen come into the zone. Makes a move, takes a shot, and stopped by their goalie. Stang gets it, sends it over to Wagner. Wagner from the point. Gets it to Jansky. Jansky loses it. Owatonna's going to come back out with it. Jansky comes back, sends it back deep into the zone. Rugemer with it now. Owatonna, with it now. Now brought into the zone by Owatonna. Rugemer comes out with it, sends it up to Jansky. Jansky sends it across over to Thielen. Now Thielen bringing it into the zone. Round one defender comes up, takes a shot, blocked by their goalie. Rugemer to face off. Puck comes back to Sting. Sting turns, sends it down into the zone. Picked up by Owatonna. Owatonna trying to clear it out of the zone. Wagner steps up, able to keep it in there. They're definitely letting them play. 3:06 remaining. As they're pinched along the boards. Puck sneaks out. And back to Sting. Sting tries to send one down. Rugemer steals it back away. And that one's going to sneak out. Wagner's going to get over there, though, in time. Keeps it in the zone. Sends it, turns, sends it down into the zone. 2:40 remaining. Owatonna with it now. Wagner picking it up. Goes for the shot to, or a pass to Sting. Now she's back in the opposite corner. Tries to send one down. And here they come across neutral ice. Owatonna brings it down, sends one down, stopped by Peterson. Sends it in the boards, rebounded by Sting. Sting sends it across over to Akerson. Akerson skates across center ice. Over pass to Barton. Barton has it now, takes a shot. Deflected into the boards. Centering pass to Akerson. She backhands it, stopped by their goalie. 1:50 remaining in the game. Owatonna trying to clear it out of their zone. And that puck's up in the air, a little bouncer. Now brought into the zone. There's a shot up saved by Peterson. Knocked out of the zone to neutral ice. Sent across. Owatonna to bring it into the zone. Goes for a shot, just a bit outside. Rebounded by Dolly. Minute 13 remaining. Dolly with it. Turns. It's going to go to the other side. Gets it to Akerson. Akerson trying to clear it out. Met by two Owatonna players. That one sent out to Heglin. Now back down into the zone. Picked up by Paris. Paris has it in her feet. Looking for options. Uses the board. Sends it up. That one's going to sneak out of the zone. And Akerson comes out with it. Into the zone. She's going to turn. Takes a shot. Deflected. 36 seconds remaining. As Heglin's getting in there. As they just kind of pinch her against the boards. Hedberg with it now. Tries to turn and take a shot. 18 seconds remaining. Owatonna trying to send it across. Intercepted by Sting. She takes a shot. Deflected. Puck's out front. Jansky with a shot. Deflected way up into the air. Off the goalie. And Owatonna's going to send it up, and that's going to end the game. With a 5-1 loss to Owatonna. We'll be back at 5 against Sleepy Eye. 5 o'clock against Sleepy Eye.